Okay, my name is Bill Watkins. I work in Denali National Park for the past 36 years, 33 and a half, and as both the transportation system and tender wilderness tour guide in Denali. And I'd like to refer you to my more comprehensive written comments, PC 118. But my oral testimony, I'd like to give the perspective of the long-term Alaska wilderness tour guide regarding Denali's wolves. And I'd like to start by quoting the National Geographic article, "How can 6 million acres in Denali still not be enough?" That was the third time I ruined millions of people's Denali National Park viewing experience. The cascading and rippling impacts of the killing of the Grand Creek's breeding female in 2012 destroyed the best wolf viewing in my 36 years in Denali. And furthermore, it denied, in the words of the above trapper, millions of people's unique and unforgettable wolf viewing experience, which included pups. I take up to 52 of these visitors into the park five, sometimes 6 days out of the week. In my 33 and a half years of driving and being a tour guide, I've conservatively taken over 100,000 visitors into Denali. Many of these visitors are elderly who have saved for years and have spent thousands of dollars for their one trip to Alaska. They are grandparents, parents with young or older children, couples and single travelers, and many are independent travelers. They come from every state in the U.S., with tens of thousands being Alaskans. Additionally, I've taken visitors from a variety of other countries in Europe, Asia, Central America, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, Ukraine, Israel, Japan, China, Canada, and many others. Those who ride the tour buses into the park will not be hiking, backpacking, mountaineering, or bicycling into the park. There are a few hours of experiences through the confines of a bus with periodic rest and view stops. Their Denali experience on that particular day, hour, and minute is via that specific tour. These are the millions of people over the years that trapper was contemptuously referring to. Every species, including wolves, is an incredibly important part of the Denali experience, especially so with the Pretty Rocks landslide crippling access into the park. While the BOG may only concern itself with populations of animals, we in Denali never see entire populations of wildlife. What we see are the representatives of those populations, the individuals, family groups, small herds and flocks of wildlife that visitors from all over the world, including Alaskans, visit Denali to see and enjoy. Consequently, they have great value to the 600,000 plus visitors to Denali each year. These wildlife representatives, which includes wolves, are the mainstays of visitor viewing. The targeting, trapping, and killing of Denali's wolves in the Wolf Townships has rippling impacts to not only the wolves themselves, but to those visitors who come to Alaska to see them. I myself, over the past 2.5 years, and just recently returned, have traveled to Yellowstone specifically to view, photograph, and video wolves because the wolf viewing in Denali is so abysmal. No place in Alaska is a family group of wolves granted full protection throughout their territory. Even in Denali's 6.2 million acres, wolves are only protected in the 2 million acres of Denali's original park, not the 4 million acres of preserved and new additions. While wolf viewing cannot be guaranteed, the stage can be set for its realistic possibility if wolves are fully protected in their critical habitats that are adjacent to Denali National Park. I urge you to support Proposal 186 in its entirety and on a year-round basis. And thank you for this opportunity to testify.
Any questions? Seeing no questions for you, but thank you for your testimony.
Thank you.